I didn't even know you knew who she was. Yeah, I was surprised she came back. Shit.
It has been a season full of twists and turns, and it all reaches a crescendo here tonight as EA Sports so proud to welcome you to the
Oh, they got
marquee
two
game
balls in
of the
Dallas.
NFL calendar, Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the NFC champions, the Detroit Lions. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll drop the throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. Pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We're often here for his sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
And the Broncos first down.
Did you know your AGI
Robinson now on first down. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Here's a screen for Robinson. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That would a first down pickup of 8.
First down,
He'll look to throw. McKinnon here is complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him on 1st and goal.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A chance for the first points of this Super Bowl. It's 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. Doing it himself from 9 yards out. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Solid finish to the opening drive. And look, when you get down around the goal line, you have to account for his legs. We saw it right there.
Yeah, that's added dimension to the offense, isn't it? Remember what the offensive line coach told us earlier this week? I told my guys, he's going to run it. We have to make sure he stays protected and give him an opportunity.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Looking to put a drive together. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And shedding the tackle, and now some room.
What the
He
fuck?
may go. Touchdown, Detroit.
What the fuck is this?
68 yards. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl.
That's some
When
bullshit.
you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first
I
person who
feel you.
gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield and find pay dirt.
And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for two, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game. That's exactly what they did.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson escapes the defender. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
First down, Broncos.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And under his pressure, he's brought down. A tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
Whoa.
That's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
He'll try to do it himself. Now he'll let it go.
That's not too y'all.
Well, they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into a proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson.
The fuck are you doing, 13, bro?
Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Detroit. Travis Hunter, 77 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly and add on to their lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Will set up.
Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Straight ahead is Robinson. Makes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. Almost every play call you realize is not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Back to throw. He's got his man London right side. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pick up a 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. From the midfield stripe, he's got his running back over the backfield. And able to pick up the first across midfield. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Robinson up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw here, that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Down, Denver.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And down inside the 15 it goes. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
You can put any Halloween costume on. You're not going to be able to get guys in because for a tight end of his size, you're difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they're trying to do. Lined up on his right, trying to work the great man to his left. It's just a minimal gain as the defense is overridden.
Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, that's my fault. I should put a ball on. That's on me.
That'll do it for the first quarter of Super Bowl 65. Still 3 more to play until we crown a champion. 16-7 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll set up to throw.
Oh, come on. Oh, he wide. They can get the pass on.
And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
You can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
77 yards rushing for them now in the first half of this Super Bowl. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Jackson from the shotgun. Throw right side, pulled in by Hunter. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Gibbs will try and pick it up. this will line up the Lions first down as we get this up to the 25. And CD, one of the big stories everybody's been tracking this week, the head coach of this offense, looking to become just the second coach in NFL history to win 5 Super Bowl titles.
And let's face it, the respect is there already. We know he's going to go down as one of the all-time great coaches. But even after all this success, what do we know is most about? He never takes anything for granted. It's true.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And to drop him behind the line for a loss of a yard. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
You got to give credit to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation and seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
From the gun, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact on the ball free.
He's finally going for it.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
No move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Touchdown, Denver. A great play there. 30 yards. And the Broncos are back.
And Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State.
So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes it means be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Going back to Gibbs on 1st down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Another run for Gibbs here. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. There's not a whole lot of room to operate here on that carry.
Not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson now. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
What you saying?
1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense.
You said.
I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's He's making sure he gets just a little bit
I just
extra.
want to hurry up on. Well, yeah, hold on.
They go play action with Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The offense on third down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. That's complete to the Porter. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. His second catch of the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Jackson going to keep it. And he'll get it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jackson taking it in from 70 yards away. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one. Yeah, I don't think they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
Oh, that's bullshit, bro.
Here's another one intercepted. There's that
bullshit, bro.
taken across midfield and down to the 45. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. He's such a amazing just maybe the defense
For one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves him at 3rd and 1. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage. But just stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
That close on 3rd down, I think everybody probably expecting a run. Instead, they go to the air on 3rd and short yardage.
I realize this is a passing league, and they're liable to throw the ball on any down and distance. But that short, I do question the call. Run the football and pick it up.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on Jones.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 3 catches for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl. It's a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
You go back.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, he what? They made me fucking pump, bro. Oh, that's so fucking annoying.
After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Partner guaranteed
That
they
is so
play with
fucking
the
loud.
idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yard.
Oh my!
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Jack Campbell with a pick. And he's going to take this
That dude
to
was
the 37.
open and then he felt it. So
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Gibbs straight ahead. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameer Gibbs, his second touchdown in the Super Bowl. And the Lions continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion situation?
In this situation, you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before the game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. I call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. They'll set up a throw. That one deep for London.
bro, let me jump with the niggas, bro.
Interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at the 35-yard line. Well, CD, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys who picked him off.
Yeah, instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him, throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. An excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. From the gun, it's Jackson. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Second down and 8. Alex Jackson. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. There goes a deep ball in zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
And the apologies to Dylan Thomas. Apparently, they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Cam Little to kick off.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in the Super Bowl. And able to get this out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock in the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue with that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So probably can still happen.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. And off now to Gibbs. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
By Pat Surtain. A gain of 6 yards.
They'll try and run for it.
Let's go.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1. But it
What? He gave it to him? Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
That 4th down conversion has to feel good, because prior to that, they were 0 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
So whether it was stubbornness or just figuring the odds had to come up in their favor, bottom line, they executed.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well, so where's the line?
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary, his second sack of the night. A huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. And he's going to be met at about the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now back to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And they're going to get him down well short of first, as he can only get this to the 30. He'll drop to throw. And it's
Oh, it's not PI?
cannot convert. And
Wow.
they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this, because even the best of the games, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Jackson going to keep it. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Here comes the Lions punter now. And no room for error here, as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. On the give, here's Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
at the Lions' 34-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself.
Oh, what the fuck, bro? Fucking bullshit, bro.
And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here.
Are you fucking serious, bro?
He's on his way.
Man.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And the Lions are...
Tell me, have you heard that name?
Open things up here in the Super Bowl. But go ahead and give him the hat trick.
Some
He's been in the end
bullshit,
zone now
bro.
3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that.
This nigga come in the game, bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Spectacular run he's had in the ballgame. It's almost as if he's playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
Come on, bro. You want ball 100, man. This shit is a kid.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch.
Just say you can. Tell me, have you heard that name? I'm just saying you
I think I'm addicted to naked pictures and sitting talking to bitches that are I don't think I'm famous for making monsters out of the women I sponsor to shit is solid. A party. It just came home bugging. I was just calling. Just leaving. Talk to me, please don't have much to believe in. I need you right now. You down to listen to me. Too many drinks have been given to me. I wasn't
The back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone. They'll drop the throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are able to cut into that deficit. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Lions 40, Broncos 21.
The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away.
What do you niggas think? What do you bitches want?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10.
I don't know at all. I can't tell you if I wanted to.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the
Try to sub them in when you do your plays. Try to sub them in when you got a full formation.
Moved the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On third down, here's Gibbs. He's getting the first down. Down at the 42. Give him 3 yards.
They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And taking it across and inside the 45. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
Yes.
We may be looking at the scoreboard. This
I
offense
think I'm going to use
is
this
because
so
there's
far.
no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Gotta be a man, gotta be a man, gotta be a man.
First and 10 now in Denver territory at the 43. And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
From the 35, here's second and a couple. Counter play, here's Gibbs. And a short game down to about the 33.
They're in a pretty good spot right now. You can raise the lead. I think this is where they put out the boxing gloves. Start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. The final quarter here on the biggest stage of the biggest game of the year is about to come your way. 3 quarters in the books, and the fourth up next here in Super Bowl 65. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on third down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Working the middle of the field, he's got him complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gets him a first down. He's been the go-to guy.
Oh, dang, Juice supposed to be dropping. Could have been Love season 2. Yeah.
So let's speak some more facts and drop some more gems and knowledge for those who ain't know. Since you want to try to play me like my gold grills fake because they ain't been cleaned in a while, but they still shiny though. You know what I'm saying? Look like they got a little scratches on them or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But they still shiny. For those of you who ain't know, somebody tell you, man, your grills fake or you want to know if they grills fake or real, just tell them take them out and show you stack up because real grills don't have the exact same shape as yours. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be put it into the teeth. For an example, see how this teeth made funny right here? Look at this teeth. This teeth made funny. It fit directly on my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Fake grills on the other hand gonna have these clips on the back with this silicone in them. These my brother's old fake grills, by the way. He got some real ones on the way. You know what I'm saying? Fake grills gonna have these clips with this clear silicone that you boil in the pot. You boil it in the pot till it gets soft. You know what I'm saying? It's milk, and you stick it in the grills and you stick it in your mouth, and it should keep it there for a while. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you do that. So real grills gonna fit directly in your mouth. Real grills, without you put that fast, big ass silicone in there, it's gonna fit directly in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And then the quality is different. Look at these grills and look at mine. Come on now. Silicone mouth brand ass nigga. That is how you know. On the back up. You're going to be the same of your custom made. They want molded to fit your mouth. That is how you know. Fake grills don't have these clips in the back. That is how you know. So, the nigga, if you want to know if a motherfucker got some real grills, tell them think about it. Hey, nigga, you ain't split. You ordered that shit off eBay, Amazon, you bought that shit out there at the store, out the corner store, and hand it down there at the store. You ain't split, bro. You are not split.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, hold on to the fucking ball.
This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Oh, come on.
The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get it down at the 28.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
2nd and 9. They'll run it with Gibbs. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Back to throw. McLean. A little short pass here, taking it from the corner. It'll go to gain of 4. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his big tight end here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh,
Takes
come
a
on.
shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. A risk reward the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given them that type of field position.
Well, I got the stops I needed. I just didn't capitalize on them. GG, you want to get.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And Gibbs has it. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling a gain of a yard, take it a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson. He'll try and do this himself. And not enough for the throw that time, as that one is incomplete.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today. Too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more connection.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And he's got his man. It's caught for a touchdown. Jamar Chase from 3 yards out. And the Lions are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they started this drive 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45. time before he's brought down.
First down, Denver.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. He'll look to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Now it's second and 10. Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. It's throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum.
Wow. Yeah, you on, bro. GG's, bro. Yeah, bro. We starting a whole new league, bro.
The Detroit offense.
Oh no, bro. I will see you. I will
Title within reach now as they try to polish this thing off. Here's Jackson. He hits him in stride. And he can take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. Last play they got stuffed in the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
My face made for you. Now I can go to sleep. But no other girls will do so. Baby, they can't touch you. No, they can't touch you. Yeah. I always say, baby, yeah. Yeah, yeah, my boom, 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 like boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Keys. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. Second and 6.
Steal it.
Jackson's going to throw it. Open man right side of St. They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to move the lead up 2 more.
Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes has a way of catching up with you.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, Steve. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way they're playing on this play. They do have some good moves, though. This one is very close to game mode, and they can try and hit the reset button starting the ball.
Play action, Richardson. Pressure, he's blocked it. Protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and Richardson.
No, fuck! No, fuck you and fuck Madden! Yeah, you won, bro. Just need a game now, bro. No, I said need the game out. We should start a whole new one whenever we get back on or whatever. Butterfinger French toast? French toast Butterfinger? French toast Butterfinger? Yeah, me either, huh?
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
This nigga still running plays.
Right now, we just put a little pressure on me that I ain't like. She wanted me to get a 4.0. We ain't had no 4.0 environment. 4.0 kids ain't having spades tournaments at their house on a Tuesday. The weed smoke coming under the door. Now I'm at school the next day. He can't sit down. He's so jittery. Bitch, I need a blunt. That's what I need. We just put a little pressure on me that I ain't like. She wanted me to get a 4.0. We ain't had no 4.0 environment. 4.0 kids ain't having spades tournaments at their house on a Tuesday.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keys. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. And the Lions, yes, the
Hey, you finna get off?
Lions have won the Super Bowl.
Man, GG, bro.
And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch
What?
their name forever
What?
in NFL immortality.
Yeah, you're a 5-time fan,
That's
bro.
pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team.
I wasn't even competitive, so I can't even talk shit. It wasn't even close. Like, you 5-0
That's got to
swept
be
me,
an
bro.
incredible feeling because it's been a long journey to get there, and now
It
you
is
get a
what it
chance to
is,
enjoy it.
bro.
So a moment to say
I'll be back with a bench and do the next league.
set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Detroit Lions. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions.
I lost 5-0.
So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner,
Yeah,
Charles
Nico.
Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.
Oh, I thought you were going to spin it. I put my box set in the pan. Oh, you was spinning like you was beating. I didn't want you to move while you was pouring, so I was trying to let you move more. You okay? Are you okay?
I've been dealing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up.